everybody, it's the War Hipster here, coming at you with another Contrast Plus painting tutorial, and today we are painting Tzarketh, Bane of Law. Yes, the new Warhammer Day miniature that Games Workshop showed off, and well, we're going to jump in and we're going to start painting. Tzarketh has been primed in Grey Seer, and the colour we're going to be using first is Black Legion, and we're going to be applying this over the top of the robes and the outside of the cloak. Just like this. Now there is one additional Black Legion detail, which is going to be the strap that goes across this piece of armor here in the elbow, but it's the only one. It's the only joint in the armor that we can see. The rest of them are all kind of hidden away by other details. So we will be applying that as well, just to point that out. But otherwise, we are just looking at the robes, including the sleeves and the outside of that cloak. With all of that Black Legion applied, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some Sigvald Burgundy and we're going to apply this over top of the inside of the robe. So whilst we're waiting for that Sigvald Burgundy to dry, what we're going to do is we're going to take some Wyldwood and we're going to apply this over the top of the staff, and there's a little pouch on the hip. And we're also going to apply this over. And so with that all done, we're then going to take some Cygor Brown. We're going to apply this over top of all of our remaining leather details. So there's all the straps and strings and the gloves. So with all that Cygor Brown applied, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some Aggaros Dunes and we're going to apply this over the top of the pelt. So with that all done, we're then going to take some Blood Angels Red and we're going to apply this over the top of the book. So with that all done, we're then going to take some thinned down Iron Warriors, and we're going to apply this over the top of the chainmail and the armour. With all that Iron Warriors applied, we're then going to take some Basilicanum Grey, and we're going to apply this over the top of the little rune stones. So with that all done, we're now going to work on the flames, and we're going to be using 3 colours for this. Striking Scorpion Green, Kroxigor Scales and Black Templar. And we're going to be using them all at the same time. So what we're going to do is we'll start by taking some Striking Scorpion Green, and we're going to apply this over the top of the entirety of the flames. We'll start up here. Like so. And then we're going to wash the brush, get rid of the water, and then grab some Kroxigor Scales. And then around about kind of here, I'm going to apply the Kroxigor Scales, like so. Wash the brush once more. Get rid of the water, and then grab some Black Templar, and over the top of the tips of the flames, here, there, and there, we're just going to add a little bit of Black Templar, like so. Then we wash the brush once more, get rid of the water, and go back to Striking Scorpion Green. And we just use this to just blend those colours together. Just like that. So with that then done, what we're going to do is we're going to take some Agrax Earthshade, and we're going to apply this over the top of all of the bones. And so with that then done, we're going to take some Skeleton Horde. I'm going to use this over the top of all the parchment. And so with that all done, we are now going to take some thinned down Retributor Armour. And we're going to apply this over the top of all of our remaining details. So with that all done, it's now time to add some shades to Tzarketh, and the first of these is going to be a roughly 2 parts Lahmian Medium to 1 part Cygor Brown mix, and we're going to be applying this over top of the inside of the cloak. We want this to be nice and dark, but still kind of retaining a little bit of that burgundy that we've got on there originally. Just like that, as you can see. There we go. Perfect. And with that all done, we're then going to take some Nuln Oil and we're going to apply this over top of all of the black. And so with all that Nuln Oil applied, we're then going to take some Targor Rageshade. We're going to apply this over top of all of our metallics. But what we'll also do here is we will apply the Targor Rageshade over the top of the red of the book. So with that all done, Tzarketh, Bane of Law is now what I would call a War Hipster battle ready, and it's looking pretty good. However, we're not done there. No, we're going to take it to the next level, and we're going to do this by adding some highlights. Now, the first of these is going to be some thinned down Eshin Grey, and we're going to be using this to highlight all of the black. So with all that Eshin Grey applied, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Dawnstone. I'm going to use this to add a little bit of a spot highlight to all of those black details, just picking out the sharpest edges and corners. So with that all done to all the black, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Screamer Pink, and we're going to use this to highlight the inside of the robe. And with that Screamer Pink applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Pink Horror, and we're going to, like with the black, we're just going to use this to pick out the sharpest points in that cloak interior. So with that all done, we're now going to take some thinned down Administratum Grey, and we're going to use this to highlight the stones. So with that all done, we're now going to take some thinned down Gorthor Brown, and we're going to use this to highlight all of our kind of Cygor Browny bits. So basically all the brown that isn't the staff and that little pouch. So with all that Gorthor Brown applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Karak Stone, I'm going to use this to add some highlights over top of our other brown areas, such as the staff and this little pouch. We also have on the back, we have the hair of this little ratty thing down here as well. So with that all done, we're now going to take some thinned down Pallid witch flesh, and we're going to use this to highlight all of our bones. So with that all done, our next colour is going to be some thinned down Ironbreaker. I'm going to use this to highlight all the silver, except the chainmail. We don't actually need to do that. So with that all done, our next colour is to take some thinned down Evil Sunz Scarlet. And we're going to use this to highlight the book. With that Evil Sunz Scarlet applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Screaming Skull. We're going to use this to highlight the parchment . Like that sort of thing in the book. However, what we're also going to do with the Screaming Skull is we're going to use this to just pick out the occasional little strands in the fur. With that Screaming Skull all applied, we're then going to take some thinned down Liberator Gold. I'm going to use this to highlight all the gold. So with that all done, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some Tesseract Glow. We're going to use this inside Tzarketh's eyes. So just here. And there as well. Like that. We're going to use this inside the rune down here on this stone. Like that. And we're going to use this inside the rune on the carved skull on the staff. And then there's another thing that we can do. We can also apply a little bit of this around the inside ring of the staff. Up there like that. Like that. And for example, like down in amongst the flames as well. And so with that all done, we're now going to finish Tzarketh off by taking some Cygor Brown. I'm going to apply some runes and text and things inside the pages of the book. However, one thing that they've done, which looks really cool, is we're going to do a little bit of a pointed star. So we're going to start by drawing a little triangle around about there, like so. And then you draw a line coming down out of the triangle like that. And then we're going to move on to our next one. Just like this. And so there we have it, with the base complete. Tzarketh Bane of Law is now finished. This was really fun. It's a really nice new Sorcerer model for your armies of slaves to darkness. There is the other one that's coming out soon, but this one's just much better. I don't know why they didn't swap them. It's a really, really cool model, this one. Lots of really cool stuff going on. And I really enjoyed painting this one, and I finally have a wizard for my slaves to darkness. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel, and you'd like to support me further, you absolutely can do so by heading to patreon.com/warhipster, just like all of these wonderful, amazing people have done. And alternatively, you could become a YouTube channel member by clicking on the join button below, exactly like these fabulous folks have done, scrolling up on the screen before you. There are so many of you out there that it really takes my breath away, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you do, as without you I wouldn't be able to keep making these Contrast Plus videos. And if you really like this video and you want to send me a little thanks, just click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.